This is the moat, and it was a ditch that was usually filled with water, and it went all the way around the castle, and it made it harder for invaders or attackers to get in the castle. Um, yeah, it went all the way around, and yeah. This is the Barbican Gate, and it was the gate located before the main gate over there. It it helps get extra protection. This is the Barbican Gate, and if kept secret, it could be used to escape from attackers. This is the arrow loops, and you could shoot in this direction and this direction, and it also made it hard for the attackers to shoot through the narrow openings. This is the Portcullis, and it was the main gate of the castle and was wooden and reinforced with iron. This is the gatehouse, and sometimes the owner chose to live here instead of in the keep, and it was heavily fortified. These are the murder holes, and they were used to drop stones and rocks down on the enemies, and the enemies were also getting shot with arrows from all directions. This is the rocky ledges, and they were important because attackers could not dig under to get in the castle, and it made it easier from one direction. This is the outer bailey, and it was the courtyard from the outer walls, and it went all around the castle, and there was another smaller wall that was between the inner and outer bailey. This is the inner bailey, and it was the enclosed part, and this opening right there, and right here, this opening right here, and the other one that's down here were put there so attackers would be shot by arrows and would have to go the long way just to get inside to get to the keep, and they would be getting shot by arrows and would most likely die. This is the wall, and it went all the way around the castle, and it was usually like 10 to 12 feet thick, and it made it harder for enemies to break it or get in to the castle. This is the keep, and it was the most fortified part of the castle, and the owner and its family usually lived there, and it was the center. This is the drawbridge, and it could be raised or lowered over the moat, and yeah. These were the parapets, and they were low walls around the top edges of the castle wall. And these are the corbels right here, and they would hold up the parapets and keep them from collapsing, and they were a pretty major use because without them the whole castle wall would fall. This was the Mitchellosians, and they were holes in the parapets that was used for dropping such things as stones or boiling oil and water, and it was pretty major because they stopped the attackers from wanting to get near them. Bird's view, front view, side view, well used for obtaining water, toolsmith, the keep, peasant homes, leg doctor, ending. Plague. R.I.P. ZZ Attack.